Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to Denton, Texas, home to the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Bulls will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense working from the pistol. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The give to the lone running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense ran a long way that time in pursuit, but they were able to make the tackle for a big loss, and they've got to get lined up right away because the offense is going quickly.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback.
Football 7! Football 7!
They send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Trying play action. Finds his man. It's Thomas. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
This play from the pistol. Smith takes the handoff. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Just a little off. Incomplete.
That's so frustrating for a quarterback. He sees an open guy, he's ready to rip the football, and then all of a sudden, one of those defensive ends gets their big mitt in the air and knocks it down.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. Looking everywhere for room to run with really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. NorthTexas sends the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the big fella. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. Rushes on him. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
22,
Might be calling a hot route. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, the power run here. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And that'll put the first point of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Southern Miss. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give is to Smith. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Dyer. He's going to let it go. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass. His second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll move the tight end. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
Military, stop. Hey, come on.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback making checks. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Extending the play. He'll pull it down. And he'll be brought down. North Texas in the hurry-up. Tight end now in motion. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on him.
Off play action. On the move to his left. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes a connection. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. So first down here as they go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's St. Clair. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the back. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Pace, 27, jump. Satellite. Music now. Music now. Ready.
They'll run it to the right side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score came on an impressive run from the 20. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Dyer. Looking left. Already find a hole in that secondary. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little...
It's a running room. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
A strike downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, South Florida.
Number 84 catches.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Southern Miss. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Motion from the wide receiver. He might want another play. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. That's caught. It's Wheaton.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. And they're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed. But that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half. And you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It is changed.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Base 27, jump. Base 27, jump. Ready, set, center. 3, 2, 1, ready.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab at the 45 on his way. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buying some time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. Going up top again. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Hey, man, I love guys with situational awareness in football. It's 3rd and long. You know it. He's sitting right near the sticks, ready to break on the football, ready for the quarterback to throw. He does, forces the INT. Nice heads-up, smart play by that young man.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From the gun. He wants to take the top off. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, This defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Using his legs to buy some time. Look out, he's got room. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Wants to go up top on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Buys a little time with his feet. Fires downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking to throw, it's Dyer. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick them up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Bulls. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Fair catch called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. He rifles one deep to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. North Texas in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. On the run, still looking. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires left. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Wants to throw on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Kick comes up short, and he's going to try to bring it back. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Now on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Running game got stuffed on first down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Grab near the marker, it's Smith. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, and what a nice job finding your matchup, Palmer, on third down. Understanding I got a guy that can catch the ball to the backfield. Nice angle route, getting right there between the linebackers and getting the third down conversion.
It was a really good job, too, David, of the running back that time, setting up like he was going to the flat, and the linebacker gets a little bit too excited. He then puts his foot in the ground, cuts back to the middle. It's an easy pitch and catch, and they get the first down.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels, not able to connect with...
There he goes! Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Bulls are flying down the field. A design run for the quarterback.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Makes the grab on the left. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24.
Complete to the wideout. He runs out of bounds at the 24-yard line.
And the Bulls with the 1st and 10. This quarterback part of their running game. Oh, he's got some space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
You just hold your breath every time this QB keeps the football in the running game, man. With his speed, he's a threat to hit the home run every time he totes the rock.
The Bulls trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Set to kick this one away.
You'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Timeout, USA.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Just a short pass to the tight end. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella.
He's loose. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. Now from inside the red zone. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
They'll send the back in motion. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers and so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to...
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. East Carolina opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. With the catch, it's Smith. At midfield, he's got room. An explosive play to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Oh, they finally got him out of bounds, but not before. He carried some momentum for his team into the 4th quarter.
21, North Texas, 17.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Here's the handoff. Runs through the tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
The Bulls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made him look silly a couple of times. But they're starting to adjust. Got to like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
It's good. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kick.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll do it himself on the draw. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. The play action fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Motion from the wideout. He wants to change this route. Now the play fake. Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down.
37-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
on 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Spits it out to the back. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, North Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. So a drive there of 84 yards. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Nice punt, and he'll make the fair catch at the 6-yard line. And while you can quibble with that, I guess starting at the 6 is better than starting at the 1. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I think a lot of people were curious what the strategy would be tied this late in the game with this field position. Do you play it safe? Do you play it for OT? I think you just got the answer right there. This coaching staff believes in this quarterback to make the throws to put their offense in position to win this game late.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The hand to the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. It's a seam wide open. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Just going to keep it after the snap. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Wide open downfield. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
One on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Snagged out of the air. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Calls his own number. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
Good enough for a first down.
The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And they decide to trot out the kicker. With the line of scrimmage at the 32, they'll line up for a 49-yard field goal attempt and a chance to win the game. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. That last field goal gave them a 3-point lead. Now to see if they can cover the kickoff and keep them out of field goal range. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Snags it over the middle. Timeout is called with just a single second left. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Making side adjustments here. Looking to fire. He wants a big play here late. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two